Long ago, in the land of the setting sun, there was a village nestled between two great rivers. The people of this village, Nnedi, were blessed with fertile lands and bountiful harvest. But at the heart of Nnedi stood something far greater than mere riches. A giant baobab tree with golden leaves that shimmered under the moonlight. The elders said the tree was a gift from the gods, and as long as it stood, the village would never know hunger, sickness, or war. But there was one rule: no one must ever take a golden leaf from the tree. Generations obeyed this sacred law. But then came Kwame, a young man whose heart burned with ambition. Kwame was different from the others. While the villagers found joy in their simple lives, he dreamed of wealth and power. He longed to leave Nede, to be more than just another farmer, and so, when he gazed at the golden baobab, he saw not a sacred relic but a fortune waiting to be claimed. One night, while the village slept, Kwame crept to the tree. The moon cast long shadows as he reached out and plucked a single golden leaf. The moment the leaf left the branch, the wind howled through the village, and the ground trembled beneath his feet. The baobab's golden leaves began to wither, turning black like charred wood. Kwame's heart pounded, but he clutched the leaf in his hand and ran. By dawn, the village had changed. The rivers dried up. The once green field turned to dust. Livestock fell ill, and the villagers whispered in fear. The elders called an emergency gathering. The gods are angry, they said. Someone has broken the sacred law. But Kwame remained silent, hiding the golden leaf beneath his sleeping mat. That evening, as the villagers mourned their misfortune, an old woman arrived at Nedi. She was wrapped in a cloak of tattered brown fabric. Her face shadowed beneath a hood. No one had seen her before, yet she walked as she knew the village well. "Your suffering has a cause," she declared. "The sacred tree has been defiled." The village shuddered. "How can we undo the curse?" they asked. The old woman gazed wept over them. "The one who stole from the tree must return what was taken and pay the price." Silence fell. No one spoke. No one stepped forward. Then the old woman turned directly to Kwame. "You carry the weight of greed," she said, "and the gods do not forgive greed easily." Kwame's blood ran cold. He tried to deny it, but his lip felt heavy, and his voice failed him. The villagers' eyes bored into him, and in that moment, he knew he had been discovered. The elders dragged Kwame before the wilted baobab. The old woman stood beside him, her presence stirring though she was frail. "You have stolen from the gods," she said. "Now you must choose: return the leaf and face judgment, or keep it and be cursed for eternity." Kwame's mind raced. He had dreamt of power, of wealth, of ruling over kingdoms beyond Inede, but now all he saw was ruin and the stares of those who once called him brother. Slowly, he knelt and placed the golden leaf at the tree's root. The moment the leaf touched the earth, the sky cracked with thunder. Rain poured out from the heavens, soaking the parched land. The rivers surged back to life. The field turned green once more, and the baobab's golden leaves glowed once again. The village was saved, but Kwame was not. The old woman looked at Kwame, her eyes filled with sorrow. The gods do not forget, she whispered. Kwame felt his skin grow cold. His fingers turned stiff. His feet felt heavy. He gazed at his body harden. His flesh turned into bark, his arms stretching into branches. Before the villagers' eyes, Kwame transformed into a tree. A twisted, gnarled tree beside the baobab. The old woman turned to the villagers. Let this be a lesson, she said. The golden baobab gives, but it also takes. Beware the younger for more than what is given. With that, she vanished into the night. To this day, in the village of Inede, the golden baobab still stands, its leaves shimmering under the moonlight, and beside it, the twisted trees remain, a warning to all who dare to take what is not theirs. This is the end of the story, and we have few more